Guys, I have a problem. I really do. I'm bougie, y'all. Every time I see a new piece of tech, I want to buy it. I really want to buy it. And I got my hands on that iPad Pro 13-inch tandem OLED. I was playing with it in the store and I came so close. But I had to reel it back and think about it. Do I really need to upgrade? No, I don't. And that made me realize Apple has a problem. Their iPads are a little bit too damn good. Let me explain. So as you know, I have the iPad Air Gen 5, and it's been my main tablet that I've been using for the last 2 years. I try to use it as a professional, and I realize I love it more when I just use it as a tablet. But there are still a few pro things I do with it. And despite what some other creators may tell you, the iPad is a good pro device. Is it good for professional content creators? That's a different conversation. But it's not designed to be. Honestly, this isn't even designed for how I use it for the most part. This is designed for the average person to go play Candy Crush on a big screen or maybe watch a couple of TV shows and catch up on My Hero Academia because I'm still stuck on season 6. But when it comes to other professions, let's say you're a real estate agent and you want to show off houses, or you're an artist and you want to draw and you want to make art on the go, or even a photographer and you want to edit your photos on the fly. Guess what? Even my M1 iPad Air nails it. So, can't justify upgrading because this does everything I need. Almost. You see, the main reason I'm looking into a new tablet is because I cheaped out when I got this. Its biggest concern is my fault. I only bought 64 gigs trying to save money, and I didn't realize how much I was going to utilize this guy for art and for photography. I thought I was going to get a couple of social media apps, maybe draw a few pictures and call it a day, and mainly do scripts on it. Nope. It caters to my creative side, to my artistic side. That's why I love this pencil and I love the sleekness of it. It is so good for the average, or maybe not so average, artist, creative soul, photographer, somebody who wants to write or script, or even just a student. And even though technically this is 2 years old, it knocks out of the park without a hiccup. Man, and I tell you, I'm tempted because that 13-inch iPad Air looked really good, but maybe it's a little bit too big. I mean, this is a fantastic size. I really haven't had any complaints. It's just I saw something bigger and I wanted bigger until I got my hands on it. And talking about the Pro, honestly, that would be an amazing upgrade. The screen quality, the storage, the speed, because you know me, I love 120 hertz, and even some of those new features with the new Apple Pencil Pro, whatever it's called. Those things are fantastic. But here's the caveat. Have you seen the price? It starts at like 12, 1400 bucks if you want cellular. I can't justify that. Not when all I really need is more storage and everything else is just an extra. Now, the Air does offer a much better value. Even if I trade this in, I will get $300 at the moment. But what I really would be getting is just extra storage, which is what I need, and the M2 chip, which I don't need. Because honestly, the M1 chip is outstanding. The M1 chip is like Apple's secret sauce in this guy. This thing has not had a hiccup since I got it. The only time I've had issues is with betas, when I was running betas, and that was more software and they updated and fixed it. Listen, I know this is a weird video because usually everyone wants to upgrade to the new stuff, but I'm realizing that maybe tablets are kind of like laptops or MacBooks. You don't have to upgrade every 2 years or 3 years. You hold on to that bad boy till it dies. And the way Apple made this tablet, man, I want to hold on to this till it dies or until I see a really, really good deal. How do I use this? Since I'm talking about how great it is. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I do love to draw. I am a bit of an artist. And that Apple Pencil, even though this is a 60 hertz screen, still feels buttery smooth on this guy. As you can see, I have a nice matte screen protector, and that helps it feel like paper when I'm drawing. And that's how I spend most of my time on this thing. Second, I am watching anime. Honestly, this is my to-go anime viewer, especially because my girlfriend keeps stealing my Pixel tablet, so I never have a chance to use that because she's using it to watch all of her shows, and I back to using this bad boy. And the screen, despite not being the latest OLED, is amazing. It still is nice and bright, still is very sharp and crisp, There is a few times where maybe if I'm in really, really bright lights, I might have to like adjust it a little bit, but this matte screen protector definitely helps with that. And battery life hasn't been a problem. Honestly, battery life hasn't changed since I got it. It doesn't have the best standby time, I've noticed. And if I leave my book bag for a day or two, I usually have to charge it up, but it's not terrible. Once I charge it up, I know it's gonna last me all day. For instance, I had this booted up all day yesterday. I charged it 100% yesterday, used it a lot yesterday. Didn't use it too much today, but I am still at 62%. Come on, that's amazing. I didn't charge it at all. It's been sitting in my book bag since yesterday after I got off of work. It really performs well. Even in its 2 years, the battery health has been fantastic. I have no complaints. I think what brought this out is I see everyone complaining about the new iPads, right? They're saying with all this power, it needs these pro features or pro apps. But you know what? You gotta pick your poison. You see, a lot of MacBook people don't want a touchscreen MacBook, but they want the iPad to be more like a MacBook. These are contradicting ideas. It doesn't make sense to me. Why does this need to be a pro device when the MacBook exists? I get it, it's very powerful. But that's a part of the benefit, you see. If you put an excessively powerful chip in this, you can do like I plan on doing and hold on to it for 5 years with no hiccups, no slowdown, no issues. It may not be that Apple put the pro level chips in these guys so you can have a MacBook on the go. They probably put it so you can have longevity. Yeah, with your cell phone, upgrade it every 2 to 3 years, probably, right? That's normal. But you're not gonna upgrade this guy every 2 to 3 years. Hell, most people hold on to them for like 5, 6 years. It's crazy and it will slow down, but it still works. Now, here are some of the other things I've been finding. Because I really have been trying to convince myself to get this iPad. So if you are in the market for the new iPad, here's some things I suggest. Number one, look at the trade-in offers because I can get about $300 off of an iPad Air. Actually, no, all the iPads, the Air 13-inch, the Pro, and the Pro 13-inch for trading this bad boy in. Granted, this is one of the newer iPads, but still, $300, not so bad. If I do upgrade, I'm going to do this technique. And this is the second one I want to tell you. Apple and Amazon offer refurbished iPads, an M2 iPad Pro, or even an M1 iPad Pro from either Apple or Amazon is usually significantly cheaper, pretty well made. Like it still works brand new, and they get a lot of the same benefits. You get the 120 hertz screen, you get a still powerful chip, you get more storage, you can get a bigger screen, and you can save money. So you don't really have to rush to get the newest one just for that tandem OLED, which is mind-blowingly beautiful, by the way. If you are somebody like me who has a semi-recent iPad or even an iPad Air, and you're trying to convince yourself to buy it, you're gonna have a hard damn time. Why? Because Apple makes really good tablets. They make the best tablets, and they make them to last. And honestly speaking, the software experience on newer iPads is not that different. Yes, they have stronger chips, but that doesn't mean this can't run the same games or the same programs or anything like that those new ones can. So, guys, I have to fight my urge to be bougie and not upgrade this year because the 5th gen iPad Air is still so damn good. And a part of me wishes it wasn't. But anyway, I kind of want to do a follow up. I know everyone's talking about these new iPads, and I kind of had my own thoughts on them because I really, really, really want to spend money on them. And I know I really, really, really shouldn't. And maybe someone out there is in the same boat. So, hey, thanks for letting me talk about this tech stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Let me know if you're going to get yourself a new iPad or if you're going to settle for a refurbished one or if you're going to hold on to your old one like I'm going to try to because I'm not going to upgrade. Not yet, at least. Peace.